extent the option that was picked up today, what does that mean to you that this organization is showing confidence in going beyond this season? Is that any kind of a weight off your shoulders or a distraction you can put aside?
Well, I don't know if it was weight on my shoulders, but I am very excited about Mr. Dolan and Steve Mills giving me an opportunity to come back another year. I try to deal with my situation year to year. It's never been about me in terms of what I do. I mean, it's strictly about the team and what we're trying to pursue here as a team. But I am very grateful that they picked my option.
I guess before you came out today about Amari, you clear up, did he have another surgery, and do you expect he'll be available in preseason, regular season, start of the season?
Well, he had a minor procedure, and he's rehabbing back nicely. We're not going to rush him. Amari is a big piece to our puzzle. He's always been that way. It won't change. So, we got to rehab him back, get him ready to go. And we'll use vet camp to do that and see how he comes along.
Mike Howard back from Bleacher Report. Obviously, the goals are the same here every season, but to the extent that Carmelo has the opt-out next summer, how much is a concern for you guys this season, just to kind of get everything you can out of this team, make it clear this is a place where you guys can contend for titles year in, year out, make it a place that Carmelo wants to stay?
Well, there's no doubt that we want Melo in a Knicks uniform, but first things first, we got to figure this season out. Expectations will be high again this season, and that's okay. It should be that way. And our goals are not going to change. We're still trying to, we'll try to defend our division. That's first and foremost. And the first four spots at the top, we're trying to secure one of those spots so we can host first round at home and then go from there. But our ultimate goal is to win a title. That's what it's all about. That's why I sit in the seat. That's what I'm about. We're trying to get it done.
Yeah, Mike Morgan, New York Post. How surprised were you that Glenn was removed of his duties 4 days before training camp?
Well, the only thing I'm going to say about that, again, I have nothing to do with that in terms of the change. And the one thing that I will say is, I wish Glenn nothing but the best. I mean, our relationship goes 33 years, as you know, and I'm sure he wishes me nothing but the best. Glenn, along with Mr. Dolan, was and Mike D'Antoni, who's now in LA, was very instrumental in me coming here as a defensive coordinator. And I thank Glenn from the bottom of my heart for giving me that opportunity to come back to New York. So, we wish him nothing but the best, but again, I got to get ready for the upcoming season and move in that direction.
Ryan Mahoney from the Associated Press. Mike, how's JR's health, and is he a possibility to get back in time for the season?
Well, again, I think he's moving along very nicely with his rehab. We hope to have him, back for the first game. That's our goal. If we don't have any setbacks, and so far he's doing everything that's been asked of him with the rehab and to get ready to go. So I feel good about it, in terms of his physical condition. We just got to keep pushing him through training camp and see that he's ready when time comes.
Mike, congratulations on having the option of considering the Wall Street Journal. What direction, it seemed like last year you were kind of set to go with a more traditional 1-5 lineup, but injuries kind of maybe swayed the decision making there with Melo before. Now that it looks like you might have closer to a full deck and you've got Bargnani and some other pieces there, do you have a sense of whether you want to try to go small and all the success you had with that last year, or whether you want to go with a more traditional look this year?
Well, really, still I don't know. I'll use this training camp to evaluate that. We have, I think, maybe 7 or 8 exhibition games so I can experiment with it a little bit more if I want to go traditional or stay with Melo at the 4. But make no mistake about it, Melo was, the last 2 years that I've been here, has been pretty good at the 4. But, bringing Bargnani in, kind of opens up things a little bit more because he's a talented offensive player that can be a nightmare for 4s and 5s as well. So I'll experiment with it once we get started and make the decision come the latter part of our vet camp as we near our first game with the Bucks.
Hi, Massimo Lopez from la Gazzetta dello Sport from Milan. Coach, I heard you during summer you were one that really wanted Andrea here, I believe, and you just talked about his role and wondering in which shape he came in after having pneumonia in Italy, if you are a little concerned about it.
Not concerned. He's in pretty good shape. Vet camp, we get a lot of these guys in regular season in shape. We do a lot of running when we start camp, but I was very excited about bringing Andrea on board with the Knicks. I think he's a talented 7-footer that can do a lot of things from an offensive standpoint. Defensively, I think he will be fine once he learns rotations and learns the defensive system that we will put in. But I like the makeup of what he brings. He can pass the ball, he can shoot it, we can post him some. So I mean, from that standpoint, it gives us another really nice offensive weapon on our ball club. So looking forward to